Hey guys, so we're out here at the farm just getting a little bit of work done on a beautiful weekend. I'm kind of getting some materials grabbed from around the house and stuff like that, and then we're going to do some bush hogging, just several different things. We've already been at it this morning, so I figured I'd share with y'all just a little video of what we're doing and stuff like that. But yeah, I've got the forks loaded down with a bunch of materials right now, and I got to come back and get some more. So figured y'all could join me today. Alright, let's get going. We're going to run these materials up here, way up there on the top side of the hill. We've got a place up there to cover everything up with, and we'll use these materials to build little, raise this up a little bit. I gotta fit through here. We're going to use all these leftover materials from our houses to build shelters and stuff like that for the animals. Just whatever we think's good, you know, leftover materials, we'll use that around the property and stuff. So yeah, that'll be good. Here's a bunch of the leftover materials we've got. We can use a bunch of block, and I haven't even got the block down there from my house. That's all left over from Dad's. Which I'm gonna use my block and my brick for outdoor fireplace and stuff like that on my patio below my back porch. I'm about to jump into Mini X here, and we're going to run back down to my house on the other side down there, and we're going to pack down that dumpster because they're picking it up on Monday. So we'll go do that. And then the tractor, we was going to do some bush hogging, but the hydraulic cylinder on the bush hog, I don't know what's going on. I've bled the lines out. I've pumped it back and forth. I've changed remotes, but it's leaking at my hydraulic cylinder that's on the bush hog. And then I was messing with my little nut on top of the cylinder, and yeah, it broke. And nobody's open today to go get they all closed at 12, co-op and everybody, so I can't get down there to get. So the tractor's gonna be sitting over there. I'll show you here in a little bit what's going on with it. But there wasn't air in the lines. There wasn't, I did everything I could figure out to do. Maybe that cylinder's went bad. Maybe I gotta get it rebuilt or buy a new one, I don't know. It's a 3,000 PSI cylinder on there. So we'll figure it out. Anyways, let's jump in this Mini X, go down here and pack this dumpster down. take that dumpster down. get some of that water out there, there's nowhere to take it. I mean, that's the lowest ground on here, so it's. I started to dig a ditch, and I was like, crap, grade's going up over here, over there, so there's nowhere to really take it, and that's where all the concrete trucks sunk up at and everything. So, yeah, what I was doing ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to go in there and dig all that out, and then and just put it somewhere else, and then pack it. Bring in some of that chert, that orange compactable dirt. For y'all that don't know what it is, it's, you know, what we dig out of our pits here, are called chert pits in Tennessee. And what we'll have to do is dig all that crap out of there, and I mean, it's good topsoil, and put it somewhere, spread it out where to dry up, and then we'll go in there and fill that hole with chert, so I don't have that problem no more. So I got some grading to do in that yard. I was trying to get some of that cleaned up. I got a lot of that lumber cleaned up. Well, now the sheetrock guys are gone, but I'm already headed up here, and it's going on, I guess, 2 o'clock by now. I don't know. But anyways, I didn't get done what I wanted to get done. No bush hogging got done. Man, I got a dumpster packed down that they're picking up Monday, and a little bit of materials moved, but we fiddled with that tractor for I don't know how long. So, and that thing's been leaking, that cylinder has been leaking on that tractor, on that bush hog. So we'll figure it out, but we really got to figure this out right here. I gotta put a culvert pipe in. This is becoming a big problem. Big problem right here. You can see that water flowing. You can see the water flowing right out of that ditch right there. I mean, this is just my road to run up to the rest of the farm. But still. Let's see if you can see that right there. See it flowing over that? It's flowing right through there. Flowing over that. And going right out yonder. To where, now that I see that, I'm going to be putting my pond. Do a little bit of clearing, then I'll have a pond in my backyard. There's a house up there. Little pond. So, no big deal, it's an easy fix. Dig it out, drop a culvert pipe in there, and we'll build up over it. We'll build all this up through here. That's just where the water's running. You can see it, where I drove through. Now the water's just following my tracks and coming right down through here. So, but I got enough dirt and stuff around here to build this up over that culvert pipe and take it on down there and fill that pond up. And that's what we're gonna do. I don't know when, but that's what we're gonna do. That's the plan. So, alright, we're gonna crank this bad boy up, hit the old bunny rabbit mode, and I'll catch y'all up there. We got the Mini X back up here, so frustrating, but the whole tractor situation, but it is what it is. There's always going to be something going on. We'll walk down there and look at it. There's hydraulic fluid sprayed everywhere. Well, the nut, oh, come on. The nut, well, I'll be a son of a gun. Throw that in there. Actually, I'm gonna get me a water. Alright, we're down here close to the tractor. But I was going to give y'all a little shot what we got going on here. So, that's my house right there. And then, if you look, the property goes on. I'll spin this thing around. It goes way on that way, but it's all woods. We've left a lot of woods on here. And then, the way other end of the property back behind me, we left like 15 acres. But this section here that's fenced in, that you see the tractor in, just a little like 50-acre section of field that we cleared and stuff. Well, guys, sorry about that. My camera died. Today was a wash. I need to buckle up, obviously. Yeah. Today was not a good day. I didn't get much done at all. But that's what it is. Part of it. So, on the farmhouse, probably going to be dead in the water next week. So, because those doors that my wife ordered aren't coming in until Friday. The sanders finished up today with everything they needed to do. The only thing that might go on next week is the stone getting put on the house. I'm going to go home and watch some Tennessee baseball and relax and get me something good to eat. But I appreciate y'all watching. Sorry today wasn't too exciting. And my girls are going to hang out with their cousins and stuff like that. So my wife took them to do all that while me and my pops worked around the property and stuff. But it didn't work out like we wanted, so we said, let's go. Let's go home and chill out. I hope y'all have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll catch y'all when I got something new. See ya.